Inside Syria, fierce fighting continues in Qusair, a strategically vital town on the border with Lebanon that's become a key battleground. More than 50,000 residents are said to be trapped in the town, while forces loyal to President Assad, backed up by Hezbollah fighters, continue their offensive. The head of the Syrian National Coalition, the main opposition group outside the country, has said that it will not attend a major peace conference planned for next month while the mass killing continues in Qusair. He appealed for international help for people that he said were trapped in the town. We managed to get through to a doctor who's based at a hospital in the north of Qusair. He described conditions there.
I'm in a city north of Qusair. It's called Bar. We're close to the airport. The situation at the moment is very bad. The Free Syrian Army are just unable to control the situation here. We have more than 600 people that are injured, and we don't have any access to any medical assistance or medical aid at the moment.
The rebels there have been under heavy attack, haven't they, for the past week or so? Are they still managing to hold out, do you know, in parts of the town?
At the moment, the Free Syrian Army have control of at least 80% of the city, although the regime have control of some of the suburbs and the outskirts of the city. Two cities at the moment they still have control over are Buwaida and Al-Daba. The battle, though, is getting bad. There are kids and women that are dying in the battle for more control.
Could you describe for us then what's happening there right now? What conditions you're living in? What are the women and children in the town doing?
The situation that they're living out it can only be described as oppression. They're without water and bread. They're waiting 3 to 4 days just for drinking water. That doesn't even include water that they need for everyday use, for washing their clothes, for the normal day-to-day activities. For the last year, the food that they have that we have in our house are just the staples, rice. You know, very, very basic means. Everyone's very sad. A lot of crying and a lot of sadness.
Have you seen evidence of Hezbollah fighters involved with the Assad forces?
Yes, we've seen them with our own eyes, and we have many corpses of members of Hezbollah that have been fighting on the ground and that have lost their lives.
Have they been making a difference to the strength of the Assad forces?
Yes, I definitely believe that Hezbollah have made a huge difference. 2 years into the fighting, it started off with the Free Syrian Army and the Assad's regime, and after 2 years they were tired of fighting almost. But Hezbollah have definitely changed the game. They've come in and they've definitely strengthened the Assad army in Qusair.
Qusair holds a very strategic position, important to both sides. Syrian government officials are saying that there will be a way for civilians to leave and fighters to put down their arms, free to leave as well. Is anyone taking up that opportunity?
Up until now, he hasn't let a single child leave the city. And he actually wants Hezbollah to come and take the lives of our women and children. We would rather stay here and die than leave our land.
The Syrian National Coalition has said that it won't take part in peace talks next month while the killing continues in Qusair. What does he make of that?
While the killing continues, we are very much still we stand by what the Syrian National Council and Coalition are saying. So yes, we support what they have said today.
How long do you think the opposition can hold out if the assault continues by the Assad forces backed up by Hezbollah?
Hezbollah are strangers to this land. This is our land. So we feel that we will continue until we have to. There's no time. We will fight until the end, and even if that means that we will die here.